Wanderers, welcome to the Wondering Dutchmen podcast, Season 2, Episode 47. Today's episode is brought to you by a cause that is near and dear to my heart, the MFL Foundation Junior Golf Tournament. The tournament this year is being held on July 10th at the Huntingburg Country Club. Our buddy, friend of the program, Teddy Hoops, will have Huntingburg Country Club looking damn near like Augusta. If you've got a youth golfer in your family or that you know of, go ahead and sign him up. Brother Dave is going to put all the information down below for you to get your friend, son, child, daughter, niece, nephew, grandchild. Is there anything else there? Any other relationship there that I missed?
I think you got it.
Got it. Get them signed up today. We look forward to seeing you on July 10th.
The Wondering Dutchmen podcast.
Where none of us are Dutch, but we all live in Holland, Indiana. Join us where we talk about what we all wonder about. It's the Wondering Dutchmen podcast coming to you from a very cooled Smoker's Lounge, but toasty Holland, Indiana.
The Wondering Dutchmen. Yeah, yeah. The Wondering Dutchmen. Yeah, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the greatest podcast to drop. Oh, I didn't say it right.
That's okay. We've got all kinds of other episodes to work on it on.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
great though. Keep it
I was
going.
going to say it. It's time for the greatest podcast that drops on Wednesday mornings.
There you go. See?
My God, that's embarrassing.
It's okay.
You figure that I've been talking in front of a mic for 52 episodes plus 47 episodes
It's okay.
plus some other interviews.
Just
Dave,
keep on
okay.
bringing attention
in
to
a
it.
sports
Yep.
event,
And sports events. Yeah, I'm a professional.
Yeah,
Like, Curdy G didn't pay me, but I'm
boy.
a professional.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
And then I screw this up.
it's fine.
I'll have to bring it Friday. Hey, Wanderers, welcome to Season 2, Episode 47. It is the Wednesday show where we wonder about something, where everybody's feeling wild, and I just run out of W's too there,
Wacky.
Dave. Wacky,
Wet.
wet,
Wonky.
wonky,
Wonderful.
willy,
Windy.
Oh,
hotter than a firecracker.
Mhm.
That's not a Wednesday thing. But anyways, sitting across from me and that little baby blue that really brings out his eyes, it's our buddy with the mustache and the messy hair, Zachary David Masner.
Hello.
Hello, friend. Sitting there in the middle with the good thing our friends in law enforcement aren't here because I don't know if he's got a license to carry those guns. It's our buddy looking at the world through his rose-colored glasses with the turquoise turtle and the bandana around his head. It's our buddy David Allen Smoker.
Hey.
And I am
Good to see you.
Esquire.
Hey.
No big introduction
Welcome.
for me because a good host doesn't make it about them. It makes it about the other two at the table
Yeah.
because I care. I really
What a
do.
great guy.
I can tell.
Yeah, I care. I really do care.
Oh, man.
Yeah, something really special. So it's good to be here. It's Wednesday.
It's hot.
It's hot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we kind of had a fun-filled weekend, I'm sure. We'll probably talk about it a little bit on Friday.
You'll
but,
hear about it then, yeah.
you know, today we kind of jump into what's been eating at us. What's been
Well,
kind of in our crawl, the sand in our britches.
I hope you're
issues
ready
that
for
we
this
have.
one.
I'm ready. But
I hope you
Tuned
guys
in.
are ready for this one. So I've been really hitting it hard when I come home from work, and when I say hitting it hard, I mean like the
Bedroom activities?
The air conditioning,
which is bedroom activity.
Well, yeah, because that's the only place in our house that we have air conditioning.
Mhm.
So I have been coming home, cooling off, and then tying into my chorin, shortly after I'm finished with that. But after the chorin's done and the warden gets home from work, then we get to look into some TikToks and whatnots. You know what I mean?
And social media perusing.
Yeah, and the warden sent me. The warden sent me one the other day that I almost choked on my lemon water while watching.
Oh, that's very fancy.
And I'm gonna play it here, and your guys are gonna be able to hear it, and it's okay. We can play TikToks on the internet on our podcast. But is everybody familiar? Is everybody familiar with the Mothman?
No.
David Allen Smith.
Is he
Didn't
the
we
West
talk about
Virginia lore?
He's a
Alabama.
he's a cryptid.
Yeah, crypto.
Yeah, he's a cryptid, and he is in Point Pleasant, West Virginia.
See, I told you West Virginia.
Yeah, and
The leprechauns in Alabama.
there was an urban, I guess you would say, a folklore or a legend that,
Kind of like
you know,
a chupacabra.
well, sort of similar, but like the Mothman was a man that mimicked
A moth?
a moth.
Well, hold on. Time out. Do we know for sure it's a man? How did it identify?
Well, it looks like I don't
It
know.
is 2024.
But if you can see here on this video,
I would say that's asexual.
Statue's ass crack again.
Oh,
So
again.
the Mothman statue, which we've been sent pictures of, and you've seen that,
Yeah.
right? That's that silver statue.
Yeah, based on the Mothman story you covered
Now
a
just
million
wait.
episodes ago.
Yes, the Mothman statue has cakes for days, and so this is why people are stuffing cash into that ass. Look at it.
It's like that's what they wanted. Why does the Mothman have an ass, B, a crack in it, C, a crack large enough to literally stuff dollar bills into?
so there is a literal statue of the Mothman in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, and people are shoving money betwixt his ass cheeks.
Who gets the money?
I don't know.
They probably donate it to like a local orphanage or something.
A local orphanage.
Ah,
Yeah.
orphans from people whose parents are
Eaten by the Mothman.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. But so that was something that I wanted to talk about was where else do you think in the world that you could probably think of from the cuff, from the hip, where there would be like a statue or some sort of monument or memorial where people could potentially, mimic or stuff dollar bills in or, do quirky things. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense?
So you're asking if we know of any statues or monuments in which people could desecrate by placing money or other things in a moment of hilarity. Can't say that I know any.
Okay.
You could probably fit a couple dollars under the Statue of Liberty's toes there.
You reckon?
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen
Well,
it?
you ain't getting up there close enough to put them in her bosom
Well, no, sir.
No. That's a long.
unless you're going to climb up that skirt.
So
Yeah.
I Googled real quick 7 strange statues from around the world. And
I bet there's a dick
yeah,
somewhere.
yeah, there's all kinds of shit here. I don't know if we want to delve into these, but 15 disturbing and upset. Here we go. There's some weird ones.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, so the trolls are in Norway. Those are pretty spooky looking trolls. Where do you guys got any spooky or anything weird like statue wise that you know of or ever seen or anything that really jumps out of?
I guess I've not seen too many statues, probably.
No? Have you ever been to
I guess they got that
Mount
Santa Claus
Rushmore?
down there at Holiday World.
Oh,
They got
Santa
the what?
Claus. Santa Claus down there in Holiday World, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, like when you go to Washington, D.C., you've never been to Washington,
Never been.
D.C. I guess you could jump up there on Abe Lincoln's lap and maybe twerk on him or something
Yeah,
there at the Lincoln Memorial. I guess that's a possibility.
There's a big old
That's a pretty
veiny
good climb.
peanut on the way to Florida.
Oh, yeah. Down on 231.
Yeah, down
just
Dothan.
on the other side of Dothan there. The big veiny peanut.
I
looking
really
thing.
did not know, and my brother from Alabama has not explained how Alabama hosts the World Global Peanut Festival.
Right.
Because I think of Georgia when it comes to peanuts.
Georgia?
Yeah, I don't know why I put
thought they were
Georgia and
peaches.
peanuts together.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know why.
Hey, speaking of peanuts.
Oh, we got Madonna of the Trail statue over there in Richmond.
The what?
Madonna of the Trail. You know, old settler woman with her crying ass kids on the side of 40.
Oh, really?
Madonna?
Of the trail.
Of the trail, yeah.
Like, so was she the queen of the trail? See what I did there?
I mean, I
Queen
don't
of Pop?
know. I should probably know the story since it was right there, but I feel like we studied it once.
Oh yeah, it's on of the 12, Madonna and the Trail. Only 4: West Virginia, Kansas, Colorado.
Oh, so she's more than
they're
one
pioneer
place.
women. Yeah.
Oh, it's for the pioneer women in
Uh-huh.
That's
general.
when they blazed across the country,
Yeah.
and
Wow. I'll be
Were they-
damned. And that's where at now?
there's one in Richmond.
I'll be damned. Richmond, Indiana, you say.
Mhm.
Hey, going back to peanuts here. Do you eat them nasty boiled peanuts?
Never tried.
No, never tried any.
Them Those are gross. You ever eat your own booger?
Yeah, on occasion. Build your immunity.
Yeah. I mean, I do too.
I think
I'm
it's
not lying.
scientific.
Man, you
not
ever
lying.
like go to sneeze and like accidentally like
Yeah.
cork one of those cornflake boogers in the back of your throat?
Ugh. Spit on that thing. Like that, you mean? I knew I was going to get it in there somewhere. How about that Tuah girl?
Well, I'm glad you just went to that because it ruined what I was going to do. But
No.
go on.
We don't
No.
have to. We'll just edit that part out.
No, we keep it
Uh,
in. It's okay.
I don't know. So yeah, I don't know what made me think of statues, and I just thought that TikTok was really funny because I'm kind of like a cryptozoology buff. Like I'm kind of into that shit. You know.
I still don't know what cryptozoology is.
So cryptozoology is basically the study of cryptids. Cryptids are, what do you call them? Mythical, extraterrestrial.
Like made up bullshit.
Well, I mean, you could say that. Too,
Okay,
I
yeah,
guess.
we can just-
Yeti, Sasquatch.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, you
'Cause-
know I'm all out on that stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
Chupacabra.
whatever. I
The
mean,
old goat sucker.
yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
That's what
He's a
chupacabra
shapeshifter.
is.
Who, the chupacabra is?
No, he's not. He's just
No, skinwalkers are cryptid. Yeah, skinwalkers are the shapeshifters there. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, cryptids, I mean, it's either you're in or you're out type thing, you know. I
you
can't
consider
type.
leprechauns cryptids?
No, because it wouldn't be like an animal. Cryptid.
Guys,
I
my
can't-
forearms are sweating like sons of bitches.
How come?
I don't, because it's freaking hot and sticky. in
Yeah,
here.
a creature that is found in stories and that some people believe exists or say they have seen, but yet never have been proven to exist, i.e., Bigfoot, Sasquatch, large, hairy, human-like cryptid, particularly associated with the Pacific Northwest. Those are the cryptids that I'm talking about. You know,
Yeah.
Mothman. What the hell is Loch Ness?
Yeah, but old Nessie.
Oh, Nessie. Yeah, she's a cryptid. Yeah.
Yeah, big old lizard donkey.
Lizard donkey? I thought it more looked like a swimming
Oh, a camel snake.
What is a camel snake?
Well, you always see it's got the two humps out of the water.
No, it's like a damn bronchiosaurus that swims.
No,
Without the
it's
long
definitely
legs.
a snake.
A snake?
I mean, it's like a eel.
What's
It
that?
ain't got no legs on it.
What's that? Ain't got no legs. What's that? What's that lake that Summit swims in over?
Loch Ness.
I'll be damned. makes perfect sense. Yeah, but anyway, that's where I was at. So we always stumble upon like stupid TikToks and send them to one another. And
I've been off the TikTok for a few
yeah,
weeks.
I have too.
I've just been reading about.
I haven't been tic-tacking much either. I've been watching a lot of Full Swing, trying to catch up on that stuff on the old Netflix.
What is that?
The golf show with all the boys on there. You know what I'm talking about? No, it's on Netflix. Yeah. So anyway, Casey, what are you thinking about today?
Well, so I don't want to. Gosh, I hate that I'm this way, but I feel like a lot of these things are set up to go viral,
Oh yeah.
and then all of a sudden there's a whole rollout of
Mm-hmm.
finding this person, and then there's marketing, there's branding, there's shirts, there's gear, there's all this other stuff. But we have
We had Bottle Girl up in Terre Haute.
who's
Bottle
that?
Girl.
Mm-hmm. She went viral.
Who's Bottle Girl?
Oh, it's not for this show. It was
Oh.
terrible. There was charges pressed and everything. She
it
went
was
to
one of
court a
those
whole
kind of
bunch.
things.
Yeah, but they had like a, free Bottle Girl shirts because they were taking her kids away or something. And
Oh yeah, I remember Bottle Girl.
I don't at all. We might
I
talk about
totally
that
do.
on a
up
break.
at the big old diesel show there in Terre Haute.
Yes,
one of the
yes.
after
Oh
parties.
my God, it's the video's still on the internet.
On
Well,
World Star.
nothing ever goes off the internet.
Wow. Shy Diesel Extravaganza.
I wasn't going to drop the name.
Well, I just did. 2012 uncensored video. Son of a buck. We'll have to check this out on the break. Wow.
Okay, so here's what I mean, we're all familiar with it. Hold on here.
Yeah, that's
the
the
remix.
Yeah, I don't just
Well, maybe Mace can.
I got it on
Play
the.
it. Go ahead and pull it up,
I
play
could
it.
do it on the old.
It'll come through the audio.
Yeah. So this guy here. Let's see if we can figure it out here. Once you get yours to shut down and this ad stops to play in here.
yeah.
But so what Casey's trying to get to is that there's this new internet phenomenon. I'm no longer connected to the board via YouTube or the Bluetooths as well.
Guess it's all going to shit.
That's okay. We'll just push pause, and then I'll kind of ad-lib for a second while I go back over into settings, and I click on this
I could have played it by now.
BTA2.
Yeah, we could.
That's what it's called, right? BTA2.
Yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm. So this internet sensation of this crazy chick down in downtown Nashville, Tennessee.
Which is why Dave probably loves Nashville.
Yeah, because so
I
this
bet
guy,
she ate a Fogo de Chao down there.
this guy, is
Maybe
just-
that's what she was talking about.
this
Maybe.
guy's just walking around interviewing girls, and this is how it goes.
You gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that thing. You gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that thing.
I could only imagine that she was okay. I think Larry's got something to say here, but we'll just talk about it sometime else. So, so I believe that
Why was that so loud?
Well, because I had her really cranked.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hot spit on that thing.
So anyway, so this thing has probably taken over.
It's insane.
the internet.
It's absolutely insane.
and it's like she's got shirts out now where it's like Tuah
the
24.
video
I'm an Indian outlaw. Half Cherokee and Choctaw. She's a
the video quality of the original is just shit. Like it looks like it's 10 years old. Like it looks like it's been
might be.
Yeah, it might be too. And then now, like on the TikTok, since like it's hit TikTok by storm, and the real game and everything else. But it's like now they're trying to find her.
They did.
Well, see, now I have seen several that they have and several that they haven't.
But see, this is what it.
But this guy, the one dude did this whole sleuth thing, and he's like, "Oh, that's got to be her." Earlier in the evening because of the
Here's
earrings.
pictures of
the
yeah, that's the one
earrings.
I saw.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I mean too.
But I
man.
guess the thing of it is like and the wonder is not so much about what she said and how all that is, but it's all the aftermath. And this girl forever will be associated and attached to this.
And that's
And so-
exactly what I thought about a girl as soon as I saw that.
And
Yeah.
so one part of it is do you run away from it or do you embrace
oh,
it?
you got to love it. You got to go with
But
it.
the thing of it is how long does that fame last?
What's her
you're gonna-
grandma think?
Maybe her grandma told her.
Hey, it's an old family secret that your grandma, your great grandma,
Oh, great Gam Gam was a whore.
hey, you want to keep your man happy and keep him from
You
more.
got to pull them teeth out and give it to your hot too.
Gam, what are you talking
Now,
about?
what about
You'll know someday,
What about
Susie.
the Oilers girl? The Oilers girl
Yeah.
was the thing. The Oilers
Yeah,
girl.
I seen her say something about. So I got drunk and got my tits out.
Yeah,
If you don't
so-
like it, then
That's
you
the
go
most-
Oilers.
Yes.
That's the most Canadian thing
yes,
ever.
and she.
Hey,
So,
I got hammered on some of the bat blue and got my tits out. You don't like it? Well, you.
so the whole thing was there was a bunch of dudes. I think it was a Barstool podcast. I don't remember who the guys were, but they
it was their spitting chicklets,
They're-
guys.
yeah, definitely hockey dudes. But they got her and they found her and got her on the air. She was sitting in her car and like basically went into the whole deal about how she had been all gummied up and slamming White Claws or some shit is what she was saying.
Ain't no laws when you're slamming claws.
That's
No.
right. And she, like I said, she got drunk, got her tits out, and went viral on Twitter. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, and good for her. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And now
Well-
she's getting all this hate on the internet, and it's like,
Well, some of it, I'm going to draw
I
a
thought they were
distinction
nice
here.
tits.
Yeah, I mean we're not going to go into rating them, but like the thing of it is like there's a little bit different from her to the Tuah lady.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because it just, Oiler girl, like bravo for her. But
Oh,
how
yeah.
do you make that
Nice
into
rack.
anything?
Yeah, you don't.
You're the
You can't
Tuah
just like
girl.
put that picture on
Yeah,
t-shirts.
you can't do that
Yeah.
unless you're going to get into the game. And maybe she is going to launch an OnlyFans. I don't know.
Never know.
But like this girl in this situation, like there's shirts, there's
2 words.
It's things.
2 words, and it's absolutely taken the internet by storm.
And here we've been talking into microphones for.
We haven't said the right 2 words.
We just
I
need to
guess.
start making blowjob references, I guess.
Well,
That would get
have at
awkward.
it, buddy.
No, I'm out. I'm out. No, do that.
If you would
So
do-
what about the elderly African American gentleman that did the beans and bologna song? The please come home. I got beans and bologna. Have you seen that one?
Nope.
Can't say
See,
that.
yeah, it's just another one of those things. But obviously,
I don't think she's as. That's as
Yeah,
popular
the
as
beans and
Hawk Tuah.
bologna didn't quite hit the internet like the Hawk Tuah girl.
But the
did.
thing of it is, the Hawk Tuah has been around for what, a week, maybe,
maybe, yeah.
if that, and like just
Yeah, I don't know.
Instant.
I don't know if you can look on the YouTubes. We need to mute.
Well, and
that.
it was probably as much as how energetic she was charismatic about it. I
Oh,
feel like
yeah.
if she got up there like that guy with the eye commercial,
Yeah. Ben Cart, not Ben
Ben
Carson,
Stein.
Ben
the,
Stein,
yeah, like I've just give it
eyes.
the Hawk 2 and
You know what would be funny though is if some guy like stitched it to where he's like, "Hey, I was with this girl. I bet you don't know shit about Hawk Tuah."
Yeah.
But the other one,
I don't know how to find exactly how many views, like, and they're like.
So it's tough to find the original.
There, yeah, it's gone. Like, you won't find the original, I don't think, or if you do, I don't.
That's why it's a targeted effort by our government. Smoke.
Right. I
Government
actually listened to
overreach.
some really weird shit. A really wild podcast the other day that I was turned on to by another friend of mine about like kind of the severity of TikTok and like some of the darker uses of TikTok, like with ISIS and like all kinds of these other terror groups.
like all the reasons that they tried to ban it.
Yeah, like they're using TikTok basically as a guide for these immigrants that are fleeing these. Yeah, it's nuts. You ever heard of Sean Ryan? The Sean Ryan Show?
Name's familiar.
Yeah, he's a former Navy SEAL. He gets this chick on there that was a former CIA like targeter. And
Oh, he's kind of the bald-headed guy.
Yeah, Sarah
Talks to-
Adams.
Talks to a lot of high level
This
dudes.
chick's name was Sarah Adams, and she was like a high level CIA targeter for a long time. And like she's no longer in the CIA, and she's been declassified. So a lot of the things she can talk about openly. And she was saying some pretty spooky shit. Like I was mowing the other night, like, oh goddamn, we need to start buying silver and all kinds of stuff just because of the threat of all these people and like how everything over there was tied into like Benghazi and this and that.
Well,
and
that's kind of like, I mean, that's,
social media and tracking and
that's the thing. Like when Trump said, if you would read the files on the JFK assassination, which is Brado
well,
there
yeah,
just
I'm not
sprung
gonna,
up.
obviously
Yeah, we're not
never
going to
speak of that again.
But if you would read the files, he said, you would be, I don't know, shocked, angered,
Yeah.
surprised, whatever it is.
Right.
Like this stuff, it's the same game. Like as
Yep.
much as you say, if you're not aware of history, you're deemed to repeat it.
Right.
You just repeat it on a cycle, except there's some new technology for it. There's something new
Right.
that changes, and there's a little wrinkle, and it just, I don't know.
Yeah,
But-
I don't know either. But anyway, Hawk Tuah girl.
and we're dumb Americans that
Yeah.
get the viral
Just eating it
sensation
up.
of Hawk Tuah.
Just eating it up. Like you click on, I mean, I guarantee you click on any social media platform right now and go to like the reels, whether it's Facebook, whether it's Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, or whatever. And I bet you all you have to do is type the word hawk and boom, there it is. It's going to be the first hit. With
The ones that have kind of been funny too on the stitches on TikTok that's kind of been funny are the ones that have like the babies, and they come up and be like, be careful how quick or how much Hawk Tuah, or see what Hawk Tuah did to me,
Oh.
which, you know, just funny. The creativity
I like
of people.
I like the guys that dub it into like a beat and make like songs. Like the first TikTok that you played, I think that shit's hilarious when they do stuff like that. Yeah.
Well, there's some creative people out there.
There are a lot of creative people out there.
There is. Dave, before we get to you though, we need to take a quick pause for the cause.
Hey, Wonders. You've heard Mace talking about it for a few weeks now, but we wanted to be sure you got it. Talking about Courage for Courtney. Our friend Courtney Drew has been diagnosed with cancer and needs our support. To help ease the financial burden of treatment and everything else, some awesome folks are hosting a fundraiser on July 13th from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. at Venue 1408 in Huntingburg. It'll be an awesome evening with live music, dinner, dancing, a silent auction, and a bake sale. It's going to be a fun night for everybody involved, but most importantly, it'll be helping a great family get through a really tough time. Can't make it? Well, don't forget there's an online store. Look below for the link or scan the QR code that you see on your screen right now. Now, these are pre-orders, so you can order at any time, but the orders will be sent off to production in batches. You'll be given information on your batch and pickup options when you order. Let's rally together and show the power of community.
All right. Hey, we get ever closer to that July 12th and 13th.
Right.
Lots going on.
Lots going on.
Yeah.
We have upped the ante
Yes.
on what we are contributing
Right.
from our side up. Oh, my goodness.
My God. Look at that thing.
Good golly almighty.
Now, don't open it. Are you going to?
Oh, yeah.
What if you had things hidden in there?
Well, we can open and see what's in there for today's show.
Oh, yeah. What's in there
What is
today?
in there for today?
What do we have in there so far?
Oh, we got lots of goodies.
Well, let's move the strap.
Oh,
here.
let's get the strap down so we can get her open.
Yeah.
Now, what Dave has in front of him is a Yeti cooler,
Oh, yep.
Roadie 24.
a Roadie 24,
Oh, right.
that has been purchased by our friend and friend of the program,
Yep.
Miss Lisa Pinkstaff, powered
Yep.
by U Mortgage.
You mortgage.
Where if you're in the
Oh,
process
shit,
of
look at
buying a
this.
home, or
Look at this.
What is
Holy
that?
shit.
Dave, what do you keep pulling out?
Oh, my God. Don't
Oh,
give
you
everything
can't
away.
see me, but we got 5 premium seated tickets for the July 18th. That's the Thirsty Thursday after
Ooh, baby.
the auction there
Yeah.
at the Wondering Dutchmen bar top right along the first baseline.
For your DuBois County Bombers.
So the good news about those tickets are we won't be there.
No.
So you'll be able to have
Do really
a
whatever
great
you want.
time without us.
Just don't break my chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't break his chair.
Yeah.
That's fine. Got some stickers there.
Lots of decals.
We've got some shirts.
Well, we figured 5 tickets, 5 koozies, 6 stickers because you got to have one for the cooler,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and 5 shirts.
Yeah.
there we go. And shirts range in size from.
There's
they'll
an
fit you.
XL or 2, a couple double XLs.
They'll fit you.
We just grabbed a
And if
random
they're a little
supply
big,
there.
then just wear them to sleep in.
yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be
wear 'em
fine.
to
You can
snooze in.
sleep with your favorite Dutchman.
So,
Yeah.
whoa.
Shirt.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. So that right there is from our portion
Yeah.
of it.
There's
Again,
others involved.
Lisa Pinkstaff bought the cooler. If you remember, we did a cooler raffle that our girl Blonde Brush designed a sweet, sweet cooler that I believe went to friend of the program, Jolia.
Jolie Layton. Yep.
And that she has had. We haven't had any updates on it. We assume she
They
still
use it.
listens.
They use it.
Unless she just used us for the cooler, then congratulations to her.
No, Ricky's mooching off of that all the time.
Oh, competition for employee of the month there at the city of Huntingburg.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
Rick Clem. So, anything else we want to tell them that's in that cooler, Dave? Do we want to let a little bit more surprise out?
Well, we'll save some for Friday.
Okay, we'll save some for Friday.
Friday.
But hey, we appreciate it. Again, it goes to the Courage for Courtney. They are doing a lunch free will donation on Friday the 12th at Huntingburg Grind, right there on 4th Street.
That is right.
I think they're doing some burgers and some dogs.
Yep.
In other news,
Chips.
and chips, and you could probably get a cup of coffee there if you wanted. And also supporting this with the Courage for Courtney is our buddy Mark Siebert and Celebration Ice.
Yeah.
That you head over to the Honor Box there at their shop. Now, the Honor Box is where you need a bag of ice. You're not close to one of the local providers of his ice. You can buy from right there at the warehouse, fresh off the freezer press. I don't know what you would call it, the ice maker.
Yeah.
They got a bunch of fridges in there that make ice, Dave. Like a bunch of like Samsung or LG or
Just
Kenmore.
stacked up with little trays, and somebody's
Yeah.
back there cracking.
Yeah, they got little elves back there. But there's an honor box where you can
Honor.
pay. Huh?
What is it?
Honor box?
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
You messed up my flow.
No, you good.
So if you buy ice over there through the honor box, all of that is going to Courage for Courtney. So cash or check only over there. And by the way, if you want to just be able to donate anonymously, and so you pitch in and you say, "Hey, Dave, I know that this bag of ice is only $1, but I want to give $10.
Throw it in there.
Throw it in there.
Yeah.
No big deal.
All go
You
to
know,
the
it'll be
same
great.
place.
It's
I
all going to
think-
go to the same place.
Now, is it only a certain time here and there, or
well,
is it?
We got a date range.
We
I
have a
think.
date range, and the date range we are going to pull up here. I think it is July 1 through the 7th.
There you go.
7th definitely sounds right.
Yeah, for the 4th of July.
Look at that. Pulled it right out of the top of the old noggin.
that
July
baby.
1st through the 7th. Over there at the shop, 31 South Clay Street in Jasper, the honor box there, from July 1st to the 7th, will be donated to the family.
Nice.
Now, great that Mark's stepping up and doing that.
Yeah.
Take advantage of it.
Yep.
If you're a listener of this program, head over there between July 1st
Yep.
through the 7th. Get you a bag of ice. Get you a bag of ice. Help our friends there at Celebration Ice, and then they're going to just pass it on right through. And that's awesome. We appreciate them coming on board to do that. And Mark and his family, they know about the battle. And, they're doing everything they can to help, and that's great. So that cooler is going to be great. We got a few more things in there to tell you about. Again, Lisa Pinkstaff, U Mortgage, if you're in the process of buying a home, go see Lisa. She's not attached to the traditional bank. She can do things a little bit quicker. She can find, different rates that maybe a traditional bank won't. Lisa will do everything she can to help you. So we appreciate Lisa.
Hell yeah.
We appreciate Mark and Celebration Ice. And, of course, for us, no big deal. We're just doing that to help a good family.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What you got, Smoke Dragon?
Well, we had a bit of a situation at the house. We got behind on the grocery trips, and we ran out of cereal. And I got 3 boys in there that just eat the hell
Oh,
out
that's
of
not where
cereal.
I thought you were going with. But I thought about a lot of different things. You know, you've been on the testosterone. And
Oh,
Anapex,
no,
and
no.
You're out here sleeveless and
No, just run out of cereal.
okay, running out of cereal. Yeah,
But-
that's a problem though. Them could be fighting words.
But
no doubt.
got talking with the boys there and got because I don't eat cereal anymore. I used to drink a lot of milk, like a gallon of milk every day or two,
That's wild. to
and
me.
but I don't drink milk anymore, so
Right.
I don't eat cereal anymore.
Okay.
But the boys asked what my favorite cereal was, and I was kind of naming them off. And
Yeah.
remember Pops back in the day?
Yeah.
Okay, this isn't really about the cereal, but why in the hell was it in that foil bag? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Like all the cereal comes in a plastic bag inside the box, or just a plastic bag in a plastic bag. But Pops comes in like
Multi-meal.
this
kind of
foily,
Yeah,
heavy plasticated bag.
Foily.
yeah.
Foil
Maybe
S
it's because it was a little
plasticated.
bit sticky, and the plastic bags created an issue.
They're all stick. What about them marshmallows and the Lucky Charms? They're sticky.
Well, they still stay cool enough not to melt.
So you liked corn pops.
Let me see a picture of them. Yep, that's the ones. Yeah,
So Kellogg's corn pops. Huh.
not to be mistaken with the Pussy Puffs,
Pussy puffs?
Golden Crisps. They look like little vaginas.
Oh,
Is that what you called them?
I'll be goddamn. Never would have thought that.
Never gonna
And
look at those.
and the motto's a cat.
Let's Google that up here real quick.
I bet if you
Gosh.
Golden crisps?
golden,
Yeah, it's got the frog.
Oh.
You said cat, it's a frog.
You're thinking of golden grams.
No,
No, he's thinking of golden crisp right there.
it's a frog, right?
Oh yeah, it looks like a gosh. It looks like a damn oat.
It is. It's puffed rice, but with the. Oh, that definitely looks like little vaginas.
Oh my god, David. Yeah. So that's not a cat either. That's a damn bear.
It's not a frog.
Oh,
Golden
Those are
grams.
smacks.
Honey smacks is a frog.
there we go.
So, are you guys watching? Have you seen the new show on Netflix about Kellogg's versus Post? It's
I haven't
got.
been watching much.
It's got.
It's all off there, I-94 in the southern part of Michigan.
It's got all kinds of those big name, like Jennifer McCarthy. There's all kinds of big name actors in it. It's actually pretty good. It's very dry, it's good shit. Anyway,
Can I ask a question?
go ahead.
How much like TV do you watch in a week's time?
Well,
Like,
it's funny.
roughly
It's
hour?
funny that you ask,
and I'm not asking to be a dick. It just
No,
seems
it's
like
okay.
you
You can
watch a
be.
lot.
but that's where you're wrong. I'll turn it on 7 to 12 minutes before I'm getting ready to go to bed, and then fall asleep.
So when you come here and you tell us like you've watched all this shit, you've only watched
10
7 to
seconds
15 minutes.
Oh yeah, if that. Yeah,
My God,
couldn't have a clue.
I love how you just operate.
Justine and I.
Smooth operation.
So like I
This
said,
guy's the biggest non-fact gaslighting son of a bitch I've ever met.
I will get off work. I will go home. I will usually sit down, take my boots off, and just crash into a coma for about 40 minutes. Get up, start supper, either that or start running kids. 9 times out of 10, it's 9 o'clock before I get home every evening. At that point, I will immediately water the plants, go downstairs, take a shower, come back up, eat a little something, just a little something. I'm really working on not like going hog nuts crazy and eating, a bunch before I go to bed. And then after that, the warden's already has retired to the nest.
Mm-hmm.
And she's usually, catching up on her social media, reading emails, stuff like that. And I'll just flip on the TV that we have in our bedroom. And then, like I said, 7 to 12, 15 minutes later, I'm mouth breathing without my mask on, snoring, and she's beating me with the remote, telling me to turn the TV off and go to bed.
Oh,
So like I don't really watch a lot of
because you
TV.
really, you got to admit, you come in and you sell us on all these series, and now knowing that you've only watched,
Yeah, they could
10
be
to
total
15
trash,
minutes.
but like what I've seen of the first episode, like the first 25 minutes of it, it caught me.
That's like asking Miss Lincoln outside of your husband being assassinated. How was the play?
Yeah, couldn't tell you. But no, so back to the cereal.
Okay.
Mhm.
What
Were
is
you
your Pops?
I think I remember that being my favorite. Yeah.
Yeah.
When was the last time you had a bowl of cereal?
Now I probably had a bowl of Cheerios in the last year. I bet.
Like regular
I'll-
Cheerios or Honey Nut Cheerios?
Just a regular old.
Honey Nut Cheerios are pretty good too.
No, I used to like Rice Krispies, and then you cut up a banana in there, and then you put some
Ooh.
sugar on there. That was always good
Yeah.
back in the day.
I hate it. I hate every time you're right.
What?
I hate it. It just makes me mad
What are you talking about?
every time you're right.
What's
What am I right about?
Unlike the vast majority of breakfast cereals, Corn Pops in the USA was packaged in a foil-lined bag until the mid-2010s.
Mm-hmm.
This helped to prevent the Pops from going stale and from secreting a sticky substance that caused the Corn Pops to stick together, a problem caused by the method by which the cereal is processed.
Son of a bitch.
Real
Sleuth over here.
real brainiac here, huh?
I tell you
The
what.
brains on this guy.
I tell you what. You just stop and think about some things every once in a while. It's amazing the shit you'll figure
My
out.
favorite of all time, hands down.
Hands down. Now, did you eat a full bag or you just
No.
eat like a couple
I
bites?
had a bowl though.
Well, okay, so a complete
No, nothing
bowl.
like TV. No,
Okay,
I'm
okay.
hammering a bowl of cereal.
Now I have
here.
to know when you give us this factual.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Interesting.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Interesting.
Now,
What were the? Oh, honeycomb.
I don't like cinnamon other than Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Well,
I'm
I've
not
known you to have
I
cinnamon whiskey.
drink the shit out of the Fireball, but I can't make that whistle noise when I say cinnamon whiskey. Justine can, but I can't.
No,
I don't do. Oh boy, what the hell was it? It's
Cinnamon.
I like the beaver on what the hell, Fox and the Hound.
Angry Beavers.
Yeah, that
Oh.
beaver. Yeah. So no, you don't got it. I don't really like that, but yeah, Cinnamon Toast Crunch was my favorite. What about you?
We.
Special K.
You're such a douchebag.
Oh, Raisin Bran was good.
Oh boy, Papa.
I gotta stay regular.
I could probably benefit from Raisin Bran again.
got
Yeah.
one hell of a fiber count.
Yeah. Metamucil twice a day, man. It helps. I would say like we grew up like cereal was our thing.
Yeah.
Breakfast was we.
Well, Grandma Marvin and Mary, my mom's parents, they would sometimes they would eat cereal for supper. Like
Yeah.
they just didn't. They'd eat a big lunch and then they wouldn't eat shit for supper. They just have a bowl of cereal.
Bowl of cereal.
Now, do you drink the milk from the bowl when you're done?
Yes.
Hands
My
down.
kids don't. It just
Neither
drives
does
me
my
nuts. And I'm
wife.
like, for
That's the
waste of
best
milk.
part.
That's a waste of milk, Dave.
Like all that, like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, you get all that cinnamony sugar milk.
Yeah.
Oh God.
So you need to get some cheesecloths, and the kids can pour that back into the gallon.
Yeah, we've been buying that milk, and then between that and them leaving it out, and they keep leaving the deep freeze open.
Oh.
Good.
It
grief.
sounds like you need to get back to beating some ass.
Okay. Now, what kind of cereal you like?
I have a bunch, but probably my favorite is Fruity Pebbles.
Nice. That was my
I'm a
number
big
two.
Fruity Pebbles guy.
That was my number two.
Always enjoyed them.
We still do the malto meal.
Big bag?
Yeah. That's, what's it, Dino? Is it Dino Pebbles?
I think they do Dino Bites.
Some
or something like
Dino
that.
Pebbles or some shit like that.
Janelle be like, "Why'd you buy it?" And I was like, "I, on occasion, enjoy a good bowl of cereal."
Get off me.
Yeah.
I'm feeling nostalgic.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
That's exactly what
Get
it
off
is.
my ass.
To turn on cartoons first thing in the morning.
Hey, Me TV from 7 to 8 has
Nice.
all the classic Looney Tunes
Nice.
Monday through Friday. Hey, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I like it.
Good stuff.
Corn
Anyways, here we go. It is now time for the Merkley and Sons Choice Cut Questions of the Week for the fellas, brought to you by Merkley and Sons.
Welcome to the Merkley and Sons Choice Cut Question of the Week for the Fellas, sponsored by Merkley and Sons, the ultimate destination for meat enthusiasts. The Merkley and Sons ad has been heating up. Just at the end of April, they had smoked wieners, seasoned patties, fresh pork tenderloin, and the flavored brats on sale. Stop in there, see the fellas, and tell them the Dutchman sent you.
So, since we're in a little bit of heat wave, I got some heat wave questions for us. I will say this week, when you listen to this next week, the boys got bacon on sale. $120 for like a 30-pound box.
hell yeah.
You better go over there and get them. I talked to Bradley
Yeah.
this week. We talked a little bit about some things going on, and he gave us a lead on somebody that would be a great interview. That umpire that you had that was did it by himself that day.
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
guy that did the thievery.
He is a fan of the show.
Yeah, and he said that you guys ought to call him because it would be a great interview because he had a near-death experience,
Oh wow.
had a bad accident, and he said
Oh.
he said when that feller woke up, he wasn't just happy to be alive or anything or see his sweetie. He had to get umpires scheduled to move around for games because he was going to be laid up.
Oh,
That was the first
wow.
thing on his mind.
Crazy.
So here we go. We're all big fans of air conditioning because the first question would be air conditioning or fan. But I think in a heat wave, you got to go air conditioner.
Duh.
Yeah.
You going to drink ice water, cold lemonade, or cold alcoholic beverages on a hot day?
Well, obviously, at work, it's just water straight out of the jug.
With vodka?
No,
And a slice of lime?
Just ice water.
Apparently it freezes when you mix them.
Well,
You still on that case?
well. Anyway, when it's real hot outside, if I'm off work and I don't have anything to do, it's a bad day to be a bush light. That's for sure.
Ice water. I don't get enough ice water. I drink just straight water. But on hot days, I'd rather have water. I mean, I'm going to drink beer too, but
Yeah.
you got to get your water in there.
Yeah.
Unless you're drinking in the pool, hydrating from the outside in.
Mm.
That's why I like drinking in the pool so much.
Like the pool water is hydrating you,
Yeah, because you're in the water, so
but doesn't the chlorine dehydrate you?
you're really getting into the bare.
Well, Dave, I expected better out of you with your logical brain. You know.
I keep the chlorine content just on the bottom side of the scale.
Oh, okay. All right.
Just for such reason.
You gonna stay indoors or are you gonna head somewhere?
Wait, what's your answer?
Oh, I'll drink all three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like a good lemonade every once in a while.
There you go. Yeah.
You gonna stay indoors or are you heading somewhere like the beach, the lake, or the pool?
Well, I've been playing golf in the middle of the day, which is pretty dumb lately. In the heat of the day, I played on Father's Day. The high was like 94, and we teed off at 1:30. And then
Yesterday,
on Juneteenth, yesterday, Eleanor and I teed off at 2:18, and it was 96.
Terrible tea times.
Yeah, I know. It's all you can get, though.
I like to go outside, but like if it's once you get up over like 100 actual degrees, though,
Yeah.
it's tough.
Tough
stay
to
out,
breathe.
too. Yeah, like I'm good for the pool, but like just sitting outside in the heat.
I'll tell you this though. The other day we were out in the middle where we got this big concrete project going, and we were raking rock, making rock grade for concrete, and it's like 1:30 in the afternoon. It was probably like real feel of 100. Actual temp was like 91, 93. And you couldn't breathe. But like when you got over, like we went to the shade for like a short 5-minute water break, and it wasn't that bad. I mean, granted, you're soaking ass wet, but you're in the shade out of the sun, and then like the breeze was there, and it wasn't the end of the world. You know what I mean? Like I feel like if I could be in the shade, like tonight, Evelyn's softball game, it's humid as hell outside right now. It's 300 degrees. But you sit in the shade, it ain't that bad. The humidity still sucks, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd just soon be outside, I guess.
Same thing.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I like to be outside.
Yeah. I'd say outside's fine. I mean, not doing anything crazy. Heat of the day is probably nap time kind of deal.
Right.
You're going to take, do you change your shower routine, i.e., are you cold showering it?
No. I gotta get clean. And I feel like you don't get clean with cold water.
I start with a regular temperatured shower. You got to wait till you're done sweating. You got to try to quit sweating before you get in the shower. But then go to the hot shower for the cleaning portion and then cool it off down to as cold as it'll go to really just bring the core temperature down before you get out so you don't start sweating again right away.
Well, but makes total sense, but it wouldn't work at my house because I don't have air conditioning in that part of the house. So I would just
So I don't even know why you bathe anyways. You just sweat all the time.
Well,
You bring the core temperature down.
you wouldn't want to be this close if I didn't.
Oh,
bathe.
I know. That's actually how I've started. Like when I lift during lunch, I'll start warm, hot, and then it'll be ice cold by the time I'm done.
So are you packing 2 different sets of clothes to work every day?
What do you mean 2 sets?
Like, so you get there in the morning, right? And you got the slacks and a polo, and you go lift.
Yeah.
Now, do you put the same slacks and polo on, or do you put a different slack and polo on?
Same slacks and polo.
Okay.
But I changed my skivvies out
Obviously.
and socks.
That'd be pretty rough.
That's how I did it when I was working out at lunch.
Yeah. Now,
Change
did you
skivvies
shower
and
at
socks.
lunch?
Yeah, because I was working out at the place in Jasper, and they had like showers and everything in there. That's the only reason I was going to lunch. But
God, it would be weird to have a lunch long enough to do all that.
Well, technically, I take my work phone and something comes up, I shoot an email or, no different.
it was about 3 minutes to get down to the gym from work, 3 to 5, depending on traffic. And then change real quick, and I do 15 minutes of cardio, and then 30 minutes of lifting, and then quick shower, change, back to work, and it was right about an hour. Like, you can do it.
Yeah, you can do it. Like when I leave the office to when I probably get like back, because I'll live for 45 minutes.
But your facility's on property, though, right?
I got to drive back behind the McDonald's there in West Baden.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we do
Did
have
you stop at the McDonald's then on your way back? Or?
No, it's funny because I could imagine some people like, oh, that son of a bitch is turning in there. Like if somebody from the resort.
Look at this fat bastard going there every day.
Every day.
Like clockwork.
And then
Sweaty when he gets out.
and then I drive through there. But yeah, so when it's hot outside, are you going like a wide brimmed, like straw hat kind of deal, or are you going to do a regular old ball cap?
9 times out of 10, I don't even wear a hat.
I don't know how you do that.
Why?
Because it would drive me. Well, I mean, I'm
Bald.
but
You could fry an
I'm
egg.
bald? I'm
you,
bald?
You bald.
okay.
You
I
could
didn't
fry
know.
an egg on your head if you were out in the sun like I am every day.
Yeah.
Now mine's starting to bleach out. Mine bleaches out really hard.
You're turning into West Coast Zach.
Yeah. So.
Since the skin cancer, I've been trying to wear a wide brim hat.
Oh, big
when I
bucket
take
hat
off.
guy,
Yeah.
David.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we got those from our buddy Red.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Red.
Yeah.
Coming back on soon.
I've got a collection going. I got 3 or 4 of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got some with drawstrings if I'm doing something
Ooh.
fast. Keep it on
Drawstrings.
my head there.
You got drawstrings on there.
Tactical.
I'm big. I got a kind of a straw hat, big wide brim.
Yeah,
basket.
it's like a what are they called?
It's a Columbia.
Is it?
Performance fishing gear?
Yeah, it's one of those big ass.
Oh, the big. See, I had
Yeah.
the ones more cowboy hat shape before. The
Oh, no,
draw ones
Casey's
from Road
looks like,
King,
uh,
Rural King that had the green plastic in them.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
what Grandpa Marvin always used to have. Those are cool.
What
Had
was
little
the idea of the
built-in
green
visor.
plastic?
Just so you
visor.
can get a little bit of light in your,
Oh.
just
Yeah, this little light of mine.
You gotta shine this little light. Early morning activities or late evening activities?
Bofa.
Yeah,
We've been starting work wicked early.
What time you been starting?
6, like clock in.
Oh, you've been getting there early.
Clock in at 5:50, and then,
Really?
yeah, and then
How's that been for you?
First concrete truck's been there between 6:50 and 6:30.
Now, you guys watering that concrete?
Watering it,
Yeah.
To help it
So it
grow.
doesn't dry too fast?
we just pour it wet, like 7 slump.
Mm.
It's got fiber in it. You know a lot about concrete?
I've poured some back in my day.
That a baby. Yeah, no.
I mean, how else would I know that
Right.
whether you'd water it or
we
not?
just pour it wet. Yeah, we usually put water on it before we fresh.
Because a lot of those guys, they pour it and then it dries and it cracks.
Yeah.
Does that surprise you? I know a little thing about pouring concrete.
No.
Hated it. I could never finish it. Well, nobody ever let me finish it. I was the dumb bastard standing in the middle raking.
I spend a lot of time with a
Yeah.
rake in my hand.
Forming up shit, taking down forms.
Yeah.
Poured a lot of concrete.
But no. And then, but like in the evening time though, like the other night, I didn't start mowing till 8:30, 8:45, I guess it
if
was.
you ever need to borrow my lights, I can follow you with mine.
I got headlights
Oh, okay.
on my tractor.
Probably
on my
not as-
tractor.
Probably not as good as mine.
No, not a chance. No, yours looks like a spaceship
Hell
landing.
yeah, that's the way
But
to do it.
yeah, I'm an evening morning guy. You?
I like the mornings. It's always a good day if you can start drinking well before lunch.
Okay. Yep. I do both times. Some people that don't normally wear sunscreen will throw on sunscreen when it gets hot. You one of them guys?
No,
I've
but I
been-
work with one
Like
been
you don't wear
trying to-
sunscreen at all?
at work.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. No, never.
Really?
I've been trying to wear it more.
But the only thing that's exposed is my arms and my hands and my forehead.
Back of your neck,
Yeah.
top of your head.
Well, I don't know. Not really the back of my neck because I got that big fat roll that
Oh,
covered
yeah.
in hair there. You know,
Yeah, I get you. Got you.
pack of hot dogs on the back of my head.
I'm sunscreen guy all the time for the most part.
I feel like it makes me hotter though. I sweat more. Like it clogs my pores. And I
Every
don't like
time
it.
we work around a certain individual with initials JB. Currently, he doesn't no longer work
Oh,
in my
yeah.
department. He works down
Yeah.
with the other guys. It
Yeah.
literally smells like he took a bath in Holiday World sunscreen.
That's a little extreme.
I mean, it is insane. Like
That's
it
a
is.
little-
safety first.
It is beating off of his arms. That
Ooh.
so much of it.
That's a tough spot. Would you prefer frozen treats or cold drinks?
Oh, frozen treats.
Cold drink.
We have not been able to get our Squincher Pops this year because of like a manufacturer back order, and it sucks. Because yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Squincher Pops, the electrolyte things.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm a big time frozen treat guy. Yeah.
You said drinks.
Mm.
I like popsicles.
Mm-hmm.
Been on a big popsicle kick. Last question: you sleeping with no covers or a light sheet, or does it even change?
Doesn't change.
I can't find my light sheet. Normally in the summer I go to light sheet, but I think one of the kids took it for a Ford at one point in time, and because I got like my own,
Yeah.
and it's MIA, so I've been just using my comforter.
Never got back to you, huh?
Yikes.
It doesn't change for us. We keep that house pretty chilly.
Yeah.
Anyways, there we go. There's our choice cut questions of the week for the fellas, brought to you by Merkley and Sons. And we've reached the unfortunate end to our wacky, wild, wet, wandering, whiskey-filled, willful waste. No, waste is a bad word. We don't
No.
want that. We didn't waste anybody's
Wasted.
time. We hope you wasted your morning listening to us.
Yeah.
Or whenever you listen to this. We appreciate it. But last pass here, one more trip around to hear what the fellas have to say. Brought to you by Hopf Outdoor Power.
The last pass is proudly brought to you by our friends at Hopf Outdoor Power. Big Mace has a Cub Cadet. Esquire has a Kubota Zero Turn. And Smoke has a Kubota B-Series tractor. You could say we're big fans of what Hopf Outdoor Power has to offer. It's time to mow responsibly and upgrade your rig. Want to mow quick, save some time, get a Zero Turn. Need something a little more than a lawn tractor? Check out their Kubota compact tractors today. No time like the present for an upgrade.
All right, big fella, what is it?
Well, going back onto the hot weather trend, keep an eye on your furry friends and the elderly. I know that's a terrible segue, but If you got
Spay
any,
and neuter your grandparents.
yeah, if you
Don't
got
forget to
any,
keep a leash on the dog.
if you got any elderly folks out there that you know of that live in your neighborhood or really close,
Shut their air conditioner off.
no,
and see what happens.
keep an eye on them. Go over and see if you want them, if they want you to mow their yard or stay hydrated and keep your stick on the ice. That's all I got. What you got?
Not a whole lot. I feel like it's only Tuesday, but I guess it's definitely Thursday.
Mhm.
It's Thursday night, big guy.
So I don't know. I feel like I don't have a whole lot of thinking to pass on. Just, motorcycle riding's good in the mornings. Just go fast and feels cool out. So,
Awesome.
There we go.
Careful.
That's
Casey,
good.
what you got?
Not too much. Life's good. I mean, you figure when this is coming out, we're done with June. We edge ever closer.
Well, maybe we are.
Yeah.
Be damned.
We edge ever closer to the end of June, which means we've already spent 6 months of this year in 2024 down. So hopefully we enjoy the next 6 months of it. But hell, who knows? Because the second half of this 2024, we got a presidential election coming up, and no telling what else could happen.
Exactly.
But right now things are good. We are enjoying the summer. The kids are having a good summer. That's what it's all about. We've been busy at work, playing golf every chance I get, which is always great. Not enjoying the heat, but, can't complain.
That's right.
Can't complain. So, anyways, big thank you to Merkley and Sons and Hopf Outdoor Power for being with us. And don't forget about the Courage for Courtney.
You've been nailing that.
Well, I've been
You've been doing
freaking
a really good
really
job.
focusing on it. Like I've been
Courage.
lawyer braining it right
Lawyer
now.
brain.
So, with that, another good one. Happy Hump Day.
Amen.
See you on Friday.
Dutchman out.
Dutchman out.